Good afternoon, fans. Welcome back to the LB Gym. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommy's TV and ACAA TV. Final game of the weekend here for Tommy's court sports and the final home action until February 1st for Tommy Court Sports. That's volleyball and basketball. Men's basketball here, it is the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics and the host St. Thomas Tommies. Season series is 2-0 Mystics, including a 90-71 win here yesterday. The Mystics 22-13 first quarter and didn't really look back from there. The Tommies got it to within 7 in the fourth quarter, but the Mystics then turned it on. +8 in three-point field goals made for the Mount, 14 of 37 versus 6 of 23. Tommies turned it over 12 more times, 19-7, and points off turnovers 32-4 in favor of the Mount. Mystics 7 players in double digits. Jaden Smith 15 and 5. Demerick Mercer with 14 points. Evan Villain led the Tommies with 17 and 12 rebounds. Noah McCarthy tied with 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Mystics perfect 10-0 on the season coming into today, ahead of the Crandall Chargers at 8-2, UNBSJ at 5-4, Holland College at 5-4. Those two teams playing this afternoon. I'll check that score when I get a second. STU at 3-4, Mount Allison 1-8, and UKC looking for their first victory. Of course, still that asterisk from yesterday on that Crandall and UKC game from Friday. Pretty sure that Crandall used more players than you're allowed, and we'll see what comes out of that. Mystics ranked 3rd in the nation. Crandall is 11th. There's 2 ACAA teams ranked. Just about set for the starting lineups. We'll pick those up. Here we have the world's fastest PA announcer one more time. See if I can fire up the telephone here, get us onto the stats. He's quicker than I am. I can't even get the phone open here. And we're get the starting lineups going. Adam Callahan wears 4, Isaac Matheson 5. Jaden Smith 7, 20 is Keegan Farron, and 24 is Jackson Smith. And now we're already on to the Tommies starting lineup. Here we go. Ethan Tumwine, number 5. 8 is River Lands. 9, Evan Villain. 11 is Noah McCarthy. And drawing into the lineup and starting today is Vince Littleton. Scratches for STU, Noah Boudreau and Felix Abbott. Scratches for the Mystics, Nesca Paris and Anderson. Again today, no changes. Villain against Farron in the jump. Your officials for today's game, Mr. Dave Gallagher, Mr. Spencer Jeffrey. And walking the ball to center is Mr. Michael Murray. An absolute veteran crew here, the 3 charged with making sure all goes according to Hoyle. And looking at that UNB-SJ game, it's a 16-point lead for SJ. It's coming towards the end of the third quarter. 67-51 as we tip off here. Looks like a bit of a rebound for the Seawolves after yesterday's game. Tommies draw first. Points, rebound for Matheson. Toes in the tulips on the far sideline, out of bounds. Crowd here this afternoon about half the size as it was last evening. Tommy basketballers 0 for 3. The women have lost twice to Mount St. Vincent this weekend. And the Tommies will be looking here to pick up a win. It's going to be a miss for Matheson. McCarthy, the conference's leading scorer, blocked and fouled on the putback. This foul will go on Jackson Smith, number 24. One of the brothers from Beachville, Nova Scotia. McCarthy is the leading scorer in the conference, and he scores 2 there from the free throw line. Slightly quiet day yesterday by McCarthy standards, with only 17 when he's averaging 25. See if he gets it going here early. Callahan with the spin, deflected away. One thing Coach Hickey talked about was matching their energy for the entire game. Felt that the Mystics just brought it more consistently. Laying down hard on the hip. Gives the feet a little tap there, and he's a tough customer at a Miramichi. Anything keeps him down, you know it hurts like heck. Tommy's ball, 14 on the shot clock, up 4-0. McCarthy elevates, drills the triple. So McCarthy with 5, lands with 2. We start action here. Matheson with the tricky dribble through the traffic. Gets 2. Travel called on the Tommies. Spencer Jeffrey steps in between Adam Callahan and Noah McCarthy, 2 high competitors there. A little exchange with McCarthy. Noah's at his best when he's put on the itchy underwear. He gets a little cranky. That seems to be motivation for McCarthy. Kick outside. Lands on the release. 3 to shoot. Doesn't go down. Rebound Matheson. Off for Jackson Smith. One-hander through the key, and it's 7-4 Tommies. Tough shot attempt there from Lands. Jaden Smith. Long release. Littleton gets the ball back. Passes off to Villain, who scores 2. Nice dish inside from Vince Littleton. Jaden Smith wide open, is going to drill that one. Jaden is 3rd in the conference at nearly 19 points a game. Bryce Corliss in between McCarthy and Smith coming into today. Corliss, massive game yesterday, 37 points in the Hurricanes win at SJ. Off for Farron, knocked away. Into the hands of Littleton. Littleton draws a foul on Adam Callahan. Subs for the Tommies. Amos, Schulten, and DeVries. Evan Villain out, and he's still holding that lower back hip area to that fall to the floor. And it looks like he's going over to the trainer's table, get a little work done. Amos, catch, shoot, 3. 14-7 Tommies. Schulten with the knockaway. It's going to stay Mystics ball. Checking in for the Mystics is number 33, Isaiah Cromwell Wright. He somehow got into the game without me seeing. He was a double-digit scorer yesterday among the 7 Mystics to do so. Schulten with a knockaway on Callahan. Good defense by Mr. Schulten in his second game as a Tommy. Oh, nice stop and go for Schulten, and it's timeout. Mystics. Spoke to Coach DePalma before the game. He said he expected the Tommies to be better today, really tough to beat quality teams 2 games in a row, back-to-back days. And he said no timeouts and straight time in the fourth quarter would be his preference today if you could get away with it. Big Packers fan, wants to see them, I'll say lose to the Eagles today, but play the Eagles later on this afternoon. NFL football in full go. Out of the timeout, 16-7 in favor of STU here in the first. Outside for Jackson Smith. 3-pointer rimmed out. Rebound lands. Lands out of Rosse. Fight in the post between DeVries and Jackson Smith. Forces the official to blow the whistle. It's going to be on Jackson Smith. He'll walk off. And with the second foul, and checking in Sam Gilmore, number 14 Gilmore, third-year eligibility out of Bedford. 4.4 points a game, 2.4 boards for Mr. Gilmore. Dare I say, that'll make the folks in Bedford happy to see him in the game. Sorry, I had to. Cromwell right. DeVries changed that shot, probably got a block there. McCarthy gets right to the tin looking for a foul, no call. Transition off the hands of Lands, and Matheson will smartly let that one go. Oh, that's got to go the other way. Clearly off of Lands. I think Lands might have even admitted that. You don't see Michael Murray need help too often. He got it there on that deflection from his crewmates. Schulten. McCarthy, deep three. is good. (19-7) STU. Game already a much different complexion than yesterday. Amos steps in and collects the rebound. Was Matheson on the drive. Schulten controls. Back outside for DeVries. DeVries kicks outside McCarthy, spot up. That's a call to 2. One of the officials started to put the hands up for the 3, but called a 2. (21-7) now, Tommies. Cromwell right miss, rebound Quinn DeVries. Amos stops. Left the shot a little short, rebound Cromwell right. To the front court, Jaden Smith, nice dribble. Pulls up from the elbow and drills 2 points. No foul called on the McCarthy shot. Matheson must have got a piece of the ball because Noah wouldn't leave it that short. Blickbach by DeVries. That time Noah gets the call and will go to the line to shoot 2. Zach Duell set to check in for the Tommies. Callahan is in. Farron is in. Duell, Littleton, Villain in for STU. So I'll take this opportunity to reset the lineups. McCarthy is on the line. Villain, DeVries, Zach Duell, Vince Littleton. And for the Mystic, Cromwell Wright, Keegan Farron, Demerick Mercer, Adam Callahan, and Jaden Smith. Shot made by Smith. Vision there was temporarily obscured by some fans passing by. Farron with the block. Foul called, I think, on Demerick Mercer. Called for the illegal use. We'll send McCarthy to the line. 23-11, 1:51 to go in the quarter. Ben Duell sub for the shooter. McCarthy a miss on the first. Not too many of those from Noah McCarthy. Second. Oh no, he's not among the free throw leaders at this point in time. He used to be. Another miss there from Noah. Runner from Jaden Smith. Littleton tips the rebound. It's into the hands of Zach Duell. Duell behind the back dribble. Pulls up, finds Evan Villain. Vince Littleton beyond the arc. Demerick Mercer skies in for the board. A little too much zip on the ball for Isaiah Cromwell Wright. 1:20 to go in the quarter. The Tommies up 12. Inbounding in their backcourt. Ben Duell picks up the dribble, needs help, has Villain. Littleton was zipping that one. No tip on the way through. Callahan draws contact. I think this will be a foul on Villain. Strong take by Adam Callahan. Vince Littleton, a little discussion with Coach Hickey. Callahan to the line, 15.2 points a game, just under 4 rebounds, and just under 2 assists. 47% from the field, 73% from the line. That'll increase with that trip as he's 2 for 2. That's going to be the second foul on Evan Villain here in the first quarter as he gets the illegal screen called. Quinn DeVries off the bench in a hurry to check in. Result of that foul. Jaden Smith again from the elbow. Ethan Tumwine with the make from three-point land. Lead back to 11. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Mystics can play for one shot. In fact, they'll have to now play for one shot. Long distance, up off the paraphernalia above. Time runs out. 26-15 STU after one. I believe that's the first time all weekend we've been able to say Tommy team has the lead after the end of a quarter. The Mystics 15 points on 6 of 19 shooting. That's 32%, 1 of 5 beyond the arc, 2 of 2 from the line. The Tommies 26 points on 9 of 21. That's 43%, 4 of 7 for 51% beyond the arc, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Turnovers 4-2, Mystics with 4. Points off turnovers 5-4 the Tommies. Rebounds 13-10 STU. Assists 7-1 Tommies. Blocks 3-1 STU. Bench points 5-2 STU. Points in the paint 8-4 STU. Good sense down the stats there why the Tommies are up by 11. Individual stats, first for the Mount. Jaden Smith with 7. Callahan, Matheson, Jackson Smith, and Cromwell Wright with 2 each. 1 assist to Callahan. Mercer with 2 fouls. Jackson Smith 2 fouls. 3 rebounds for Matheson for the Tommies. Noah McCarthy with 14 already in the quarter. 4 of 8 overall, 2 of 3 beyond the arc, 4 of 6 from the line. McCarthy also has 4 rebounds and an assist. Twine 3, Amos 3, Lands, Villain, and Schulten 2 each. Foul trouble, Villain with 2. The only Tommy to get a mark in that column in the quarter. 2 assists for Littleton and 2 assists for DeVries. DeVries clears a rebound. Tumwine adds another triple. Duel works hard on Callahan. Demaric Mercer met by Quinn DeVries. 8 to shoot. That's Sam Gillett, number 13 for Demaric Mercer, who drills another three-pointer. Indeed, I did check my stats yesterday. Mercer was 1 of 11 coming in, 3 of 6 yesterday. Coming in today, that made him 4 of 17. That's going to be 5 of 18 for Mercer. One bounces through for Zach Duel in answer. Demaric Mercer into the key. Sandwiched by DeVries and Duel. Foul goes on Ben Duell. We'll send Demeric Mercer to the line. 9.6 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And 60% from the stripe for Mercer. It's another 3 for Tamwine. Three for 3 beyond the arc. He's perfect for 9 points on the game. Foul on DeVries. I somehow just lost my place on my phone for the live stats. Let me get those back. 4-point game with a minute to go at SJ, 83-79. SJ in front. Mercer can't get that one to go over the front rim. And indeed 3 for 3 for Ethan Tamwine. That's through Littleton on the pass from Zach Duell. Noah McCarthy back in, so for the Tommies, Tamwine, McCarthy, DeVries, Littleton, and Zach Duell. And it's Matheson, Mercer, Keegan Fearon. That with the 3 there is Sam Gillett and Adam Callahan. Littleton with a 3, and it's 38-21, Tommies. Was Gillett on the 3-point try again. Rebound corralled finally by STU. McCarthy, who has 14, operates on the outside. DeVries long 2 is good. Mercer elbow jumper, bounces through. Mystics seem to be able to get to that elbow and rise and shoot. McCarthy off glass, rebound by Gillett. Mercer for Matheson. Matheson, nice baseline drive and score. Oh, nice kick out from DeVries. Pass didn't find the mark though. Got behind the backboard for me on the side. Couldn't see exactly what was happening. Salting the ball over to the Mystics. Fair and out, Jaden Smith back in. There is Jaden with the ball. Owen Amos now in for the Tommies. 3-pointer made, Adam Callahan. Timeout, Tommies. Coach Hickey says, let's stop this run right here and have a chat. Good response from the Mystics. So it's a Tommy's timeout. Up 12 on the Sunday afternoon. Might, if I can, just click back and check that other score. on 21 seconds left. The UMBSJ by 6 over Holland, 85-79. Corliss only 17 today. Zamurda game leading with 22 currently. Back in action here in this game. Amos fakes. Patient outside kick for McCarthy. Doesn't drop, rebound for Matheson. Mercer beyond the arc. Left that one short. Delane for the cutting Amos. Saved the pass, but it was intercepted into the hands of the Mystics. There's Callahan twisting his way to the bucket, followed up by Demerick Mercer. Lead down to 10, 40-30. Caleb Schulten on the outside. Rough handoff there. Mercer almost has a steal. Now Lands. A little too much dribble maybe for Lands. Oh no, he gets the spin inside. And score. Thought he dribbled himself into trouble there, but little did I know. Jaden Smith calmly makes a jumper. Amos with the offensive foul on the screen. Wasn't set and leaned in the last minute. Mercer out. And Jackson Smith and his 2 fouls back in with 4:34 to go here in the second quarter. Vince Littleton in for Caleb Schulten. Quinn DeVries checking in for Owen Amos. Right away, there is Jackson Smith making his presence felt. The lead that was pretty big at one point, now down to single digits and 8. Number 3 team in the nation chipping away at the Tommies' double-digit lead. That's going to be a block on Gillett. In for Villain. Evan out with the 2 fouls and the, I'll say, sore hip. Littleton, 3-point release, rebound. Jackson Smith, the head for Isaac Matheson. Matheson right to the glass for 2. Lead is down to 6. Big charge here from the Mount. Riverland scores 2. Gillett tries a 3. Lot of rim before it finally bounces off into the hands of McCarthy. And McCarthy will bring it with some speed. Right to the tin for 2. Calm 3 points for Jaden Smith. Tamwine outside, Littleton on the drive, back out. Tamwine baseline jumper, no good, rebound Littleton. Finds McCarthy. Riverlands, 7 to shoot. Knocked away by the Mystics, still 7 on the shot clock. Keegan Farron in for Sam Gillett. DeVries with the catch, now pushes outside, 1 to shoot. Shot clock violation for the Tommies. .226 to play, the Tommies up 7 on the Mystics. I think it got as high as 17. Could be wrong on that. McCarthy lets that shot bounce out of bounds instead of collecting a rebound. DeVries for 3, front rim, rebound Callahan. Callahan spins, gets the shot over DeVries. Rebound fought for, finally it's Littleton out of the pack with the ball. Littleton going to go to the line. He tried to split the bowling pins. That's going to be the 3rd on Jackson Smith. Demerick Mercer up off the bench will check in for Jackson. Littleton to the line. He's got 3 points, make it 4. Tommy's leading scorers, McCarthy with 16. Jaden Smith has 12 for the Mount. Callahan beyond the arc. That's too easy for Adam Callahan. Open 3-pointer. Knockdown shooter. Steal by Isaac Matheson. DeVries got a touch on that ball, and it's Callahan who follows up for 2. Coach DePalma, I think, was looking for a goaltend. That touch has probably got to be a trail official who picks that one up. 3-point game, 47-44. Under a minute to go, first half. Tommy's seen a big lead disappear here in this quarter. Farron with the rebound on the McCarthy miss. Jaden Smith tries the reverse, lands on the board. Littleton with the fancy dribble, kick outside DeVries. 3-pointer is no good. Tommies have cooled off here shooting the ball in this second quarter. That's allowed the Mystics, who've heated up, to come back in it. Ball goes on the Tommies Riverlands. Zach Dool checks in for Vince Littleton with 6.6 to play. And timeout, Mystics. Late here in the first half, down 3. Let's see what they draw up. My guess is you put the ball in the hands of Jaden Smith, who's been pretty good this half, with a potential kick to Callahan beyond the arc. See how this ends up being played out. My guess is that such things are usually wrong. And again, look ahead at the schedule. Mystics off next week before hosting UKC in Mount A. Couple of road trips to New Brunswick, and they're tough ones. At Crandall, at UNBSJ remain for 2 each before hosting UKC to finish out the schedule. Tommy's tough road ahead as well. At Holland for 2 next weekend, at SJ for 2 the weekend after before being back home the 1st and 2nd to UKC. Then a split Friday, Sunday at Mount A, and finish at home the 14th and 15th of February versus Crandall. 3 to shoot. It is in the hands of Jaden Smith, and he almost got a miracle banker in off the backboard. 47-44 Stu. To halftime we go. That's a 29-21 quarter in favor of the Mystics. They clawed back a double-digit lead down all the way to 3. Headed to halftime. Come on back in about 12 and a half minutes. I'll give you the rundown of the stats from the first half. Hi fans, welcome back to the second half men's ACAA basketball action here at the LB Gym. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. The host St. Thomas Tommy's up 3 on the number 3 team in the country, and the undefeated 10-0 Mount St. Vincent University Mystics 47-44. Mystics 44 points on 18 of 41 shooting. That's 44%, 5 of 12 beyond the arc for 42%, 3 of 6 from the line. The Tommies 47 points, 17 of 36 overall, 47%, 8 of 17 from 3. That's also 47%, 5 of 8 or 63% from the free throw line. Turnovers 8-5 with the Tommies committing more. Points off 13-5, the Mystics up 8 in that stat. Rebounds are 2019 STU. Assists 12-7 STU. Bench points 15-10 the Mount. Points in the paint even at 14. Leading scorers Jaden Smith with 12. Demaric Mercer 11 for the Mystics. Mercer also has 4 rebounds along with Isaac Matheson. 2 assists for Jaden Smith. Jackson Smith with 3 fouls. Demaric Mercer 2. For the Tommies, Noah McCarthy leads the team and the game with 16 points. Ethan Tumwine 3 threes for 9. McCarthy also has 6 boards and 3 assists. Littleton 3 assists as well. And foul trouble, it's Villain with 2. And that's all for Stu. Exciting second half ahead, undoubtedly. Thus far, the best game of the weekend out of the 4 basketball games that we've seen. Women's game before this was pretty good through 3 quarters at least. It was a 3-point game there. Mount ended up pulling away in that one. And have confirmed that St. John closed out Holland this afternoon. They go to 6-4. Holland drops to 5-5. Travel on the Tommies. The Tommies start with Tumwine, Littleton, Lands, Villain, and McCarthy. For the Mount, it's Callahan, Matheson, Farron, and the Beachfield brothers, Jackson and Jaden Smith. Falls into the hands of McCarthy for Lands. Lands kicks back for Villain. Tipped on the way through. Lands goes body to body with Jackson Smith. Finds himself some space and rises to score 2. Lands very rim focused here today. Off the rim that time for Matheson. Pass for McCarthy is picked off by Matheson. He lays it in for 2. Three-point game. Villain short, but somehow Littleton gets a hand in to steal that rebound. He goes at the 10, it bounces around, and now it's Villain on the offensive glass. Rejected by Farron, but it's going to stay Tommy's ball with 12 to shoot. Inbounded for Villain. McCarthy's fake. Gets Isaac Matheson in the air that draws the foul. Matheson's first, the Mystics first here in the quarter. Tumwine, another triple. That's 4 for 5 for Ethan. Foul drawn, it is on Tumwine. And it will be Jaden Smith going to the line to shoot. Jaden 18.8 points a game, 85% from the line. I must not have looked up free throw percentage because 85%. Just taking that out of my notes somehow today. I think 85% would put him in the top 5. McCarthy beyond the arc, second in the conference in three-point percentage. You see why there as he drills that one. Callahan tries the circus shot with some contact. Doesn't go. Rebound into the hands of Littleton for Lands. Lands. Pull up jump shot off the fancy dribble. Going to be a foul on Littleton. It's going to send Jaden Smith to the line again. Second team foul on the Tommies. First on Littleton. High scoring pace here. Mystics come in averaging just a tick under 88 points a game at 87.9. Tommies average 80.7. First and third in the league respectively coming into today. The game that's shaping to be in the 80s or more, the way the pace is going. Callahan dribble sidestep, three-pointer is good. And technical foul on Adam Callahan. I didn't see why or what happened. Said something maybe. McCarthy misses the free one. Maybe one of those ball don't lie situations.
Not sure what the technical was for at all. I was not watching that part of the play. Have to guess it was something said or something. No, McCarthy was involved, so undoubtedly there was some agitation there somewhere. Six to shoot. McCarthy draws the foul on Keegan Farron. Thus far, I think the officials done a pretty good job with this one, keeping it well under control and not excessive fouls. McCarthy makes the second. 59-53, 6:12 to go third quarter. Tommy's in front. Mercer hammers on the break, spins for 2 points.
Lands can't make the three. Rebound, Jaden Smith, reach-in foul. Called on Tumwine. Schulten, DeVries, and Amos in for STU. McCarthy and Lands will stay to join that group. Demerick Mercer in for the Mount. Mercer, the Smiths, Keegan Farron, and Isaac Matheson. Jaden Smith, three-pointer. Lead is down to one, 59-58. There'll be a foul on McCarthy. Opportunity for the Mystics to take the lead with the score on this trip. McCarthy's first. Smith again beyond the arc, again good. Such a smooth shooter, Jaden Smith. Scoring inside were the Tommies. Farron, nice move, gets his own rebound. Players on the floor everywhere. And looks like this foul is going to go on the Mystics. It's going to go on Jackson Smith. That's going to be his fourth. Adam Callahan in quickly for Jackson Smith. Zach Duell checks in for Riverlands. Checking the score to make sure that that three in the corner recorded correctly. They say yes, 61-61, it's good. Farron with the rejection of the Schulten drive. Mystics turn the other way. Outside for Mercer. Jaden Smith unconscious. Even he can't believe how good he's shooting here this afternoon. Wow. Schulten short, the Mercer on the rebound. Off for Callahan. Ahead for Matheson. Matheson for Farron. Owen Amos stuck to Jaden Smith like glue. I'm going to have a foul on the far side. Jaden Smith up to 25 now, 5 of 8 beyond the arc, and a whole bunch of them coming in this quarter. Noah McCarthy with 21 for STU. Demerick Mercer to the line again. He's the second leading scorer for the Mystics at 13 points. Thanks for watching along wherever you are watching from. Thanks for checking in, Coach Daggs. Indeed, Tommies do need a win in this one. Duell for McCarthy. Blocked by Matheson on the jump shot, and a foul on Owen Amos on the rebound action. Tommy's a little frustration setting in here. We're going to walk the other way, and we're going to shoot some free throws as Mercer will go to the line. Coach Hickey gathering the troops for a little regroup. We'll say Coach Hickey sporting that fresh new haircut, looking sharp. Love the matching shirts on the Tommies bench and all the coaching staff. It's a nice touch. McCarthy with a miss, tipped out for Owen Amos. Ben Duell, Evan Villain has checked in for Stu. See him on the court. McCarthy can't get that to go. Isaiah Cromwell Wright gets the offensive foul as he knocked Zach Duell to the floor. Just kind of cleared Duell out of the way. No shots on the offensive foul. 5 team fouls each now. 68-61. The Mystics have edged in front by 7. I want to say the Tommies led by as many as 17 in the second quarter, but I could be wrong about that. Villain can't get the balancer to fall the right way. And it's the Mystics the other way with Callahan on the score. Tommies down 9. What a quarter here for the Mystics. Tamwine for 3 is good. Ethan with a great game. Another make from outside for the Mystics. And again, it's Jaden Smith. Smith called for the foul that time. Looking forward to seeing the box score after this one to see exactly what Smith did this quarter. He has been on fire. 29-17 quarter for MSVU at this point. 29-21 quarter in quarter 2. After the Tommies led 26-15, that's 73-64 is our present score, a 9-point game. And Jaden Smith up to 28 points. Mercer can't get it to go. On the drive, rebound, pass ahead for McCarthy. Give him 23. Nice body control by Noah McCarthy. Smith tries it again. That's a big time heat check shot there from Jaden Smith. Duell took a hard body contact. Duell still down. That's Zach Duell. Now he's up. Sub Vince Littleton will be for Zach Duell. 1:28 remaining in the quarter. In a 7-point game. Ben Duell to the line. Ben Duell out of McNaughton High School in Moncton. Fourth year Tommy. Hard to believe that Ben Duell's been here 4 years now. Callahan's 3 doesn't go. Matheson skies over Villain. Have to think that Villain fall in the first half hasn't looked quite as springy. That hip appears to be giving him a little issue. Steal by Ben Duell. Right to the glass, gets his own rebound, passes it to Tamwine, who scores 2. I think that's 17 now for Ethan. Isaiah Cromwell Wright That doesn't go. Duel on the rebound. 4-point game. Final 35 seconds, third quarter. It's McCarthy. Corner kick, shot. Doesn't drop for Evan Villain. Nice looking play, good release. Tommies will take that look all day long. 19 seconds to go. Now 15 and 10 on the shot. 7 on the shot. Mercer uses some screens. Finds Smith. That's only a 2, unbelievable. 3 seconds, Littleton crosses half, launches a 3. And it doesn't go. 76-69 is the score for the Mount after 3. So that's a 31-22 quarter for the Mystics to lead by 6. McCarthy leads the Tommies with 23, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Tamine 17, Riverlands 12. Littleton also has 6 rebounds. Dual 4 assists. In terms of foul trouble, Villain, Amos, Tamwine 2 each. For the Mystics, Jaden Smith sitting on 30. Saw Corliss put up 37 yesterday for Holland. I believe that's the high in the conference this year. Jaden Smith, 10 of 18, 6 of 10 from the arc, 4 of 4 from the line. He's going to add a rebound and 2 assists. Demaric Mercer with 17, Adam Callahan 12. Mercer with 6 rebounds. Matheson also 6 rebounds. 2 assists for Jaden Smith and Demaric Mercer along with Isaac Matheson. And foul trouble, it's Jackson Smith with 4. Jaden Smith, Demaric Mercer 2 each. There's your reset. Quite a quarter. For the Mount. They get 31 points to Stu's 22. Let's keep our eyes on Jaden Smith, see if he goes for the high mark in the conference, which I think is that 37 put up yesterday. Mercer, Matheson, Gillett, Callahan, and Cromwell Wright. For the Mount, Tommy's opening a zone. It's like a 2-3 setup. Tommy's, it's Lands, Littleton, Tamwine, McCarthy, and Villain. Littleton tries a triple, rebound Matheson. Long pass ahead, Callahan ahead of the pack. Spin move, 2 points. Nice leak out by Adam Callahan. Make the folks in Cape Breton happy. Callahan graduated the Mount back in the fall. Jump ball called there, possession Tommies. At least I believe that's what the call was, unless it was out of bounds on the end line. See if they switch the possession arrow. Indeed, they are going to switch the possession arrow, so it was jump ball, possession Tommies. Three to shoot, Lands off glass. He was worried more about the defender than attacking the bucket. Chance to go up 10 with a 2-pointer. It's the Mystics. Instead pushing it to the 11 out the hands of Adam Callahan. Timeout Tommies. 80-69. Callahan with a couple quick buckets here. 5-0 start to the quarter for the Mystics, all from Adam Callahan. Give Callahan now 17. Tied with Demerick Mercer for second on the team. 6 of 10, 3 of 4 beyond the arc, 2 of 2 from the line for Adam. This may be, unless Adam plays his 5th year of eligibility, maybe Adam's last trip through here, maybe the last game of Adam's I get to call. Don't like to think about those things when it's only January. Sometimes these 4th and 5th year players, well, I've got to know over the course of a few seasons. We'll be moving on after this year. Of course, a lot of season left. And I'm almost certain to be spectator in St. John for the ACAA, so look forward to seeing those. Made the trip to Holland College last year. Down to St. John to see at least some. And of course, Tommy women hosting the CCAAs here, the Nationals, across the parking lot in the Curry Center in March. So if you're in the area, look that up. Be some high-level basketball there. The CCA level, Cromwell Wright mugged on the way to the rim. It's either Villain or Lands. Take your pick, 8 or 9. Cromwell Wright to the line. With the make. Cromwell Wright had 10 yesterday. Looks to be a good addition for the Mystics here for the second half. Four to shoot. Tamuini's got a launch. No good. Rebound, Villain. Knocked away by Mercer on the putback attempt. Outside Lands. Can't get the shot to go. Matheson on the rebound action, foul from behind. Second on Matheson. McCarthy takes the handoff. Looks to work some magic in the paint against Cromwell Wright. Gets it to go, and that's going to be a three-point play. Tommy's needed that bucket. Chance to cut it to 10 with 7:20 to play. Noel McCarthy on the line. McCarthy up to 25. Can't get the free throw to go. He's left a few on the board with the free throws today. 6 of 9, maybe 6 of 10 after that. 6 of 10 after that for McCarthy. McCarthy collects a rebound. Can't get the bucket. Callahan stops for 3 and makes it. 85-71. Quinn DeVries up off the bench for STU. Inside for Lands. Going to be off of Lands over to the Mystics. DeVries will check in for Evan Villain. Tommy's in a double-digit hole here with 6.5 minutes to play. Saw in the first half they're very capable of going on a scoring run, and there's a good start right there. Riverlands with a 3. Assist to McCarthy. Jaden Smith takes off the warm up top. He'll be checking in along with Jackson and Keegan Farron. Cromwell right a miss. Chance to get to single digits. Putback is good. That's Littleton on the putback. 9-point game. DeVries for Littleton. Maybe a timeout here if they score. Instead, it's fouled by Matheson. And 3 subs are in, as mentioned. Reset the Mystics lineup. It's the starters back in the game. Matheson, Smith, Farron. That's Keegan Farron. And Adam Callahan. Littleton on the make. 77-85 now. 78-85. Ben Duell in for Vince Littleton. 8-point contest. Interesting finish shaping up here. Let's see if Jaden Smith remains as red hot as he was in the third quarter. Sitting on 30 points. Travel called. DeVries hands off to McCarthy. Double team back for DeVries. Kick for Ben Duell. Tough catch in the corner. 7 to shoot. DeVries is going to have to make something happen on his own with 2 to shoot. Got it up, no rim, already in the hands of the Mystics. We're going to blow the whistle anyway. Just under 5 minutes to play. Jackson Smith for Keegan Farron. Farron fouled by Quinn DeVries, and Farron down. He'll regroup and get up. Officials will give him a little extra time to get set here on the line. Callahan, who picked up the technical earlier with a little discussion with Michael Murray. Not there would be any fences to mend there, but both walk away with a smile. Good to see. McCarthy loses the handle out of bounds. I think Matheson originally had the knockaway. DeVries out, Evan Villain back in. 4:30 to go now. Remains an 8-point game. Jaden Smith can't get that to go. Ahead for Ben Duell. Jaden knocks that out of bounds. Stay Tommy's ball. That's 18 on the shot clock. I have to change a light bulb on one of those shot clocks. They both have the same bulb burnout, and I can never tell 6s and 8s very well. 3 seconds on Lands. Now 4 to play in the 8-minute game. Minute and a half's gone by, no scoring. Matheson beyond the arc, too strong. Duel picks up the rebound. Coach Hickey says, let's go. We need points. Let's get up there. .12 to shoot. Lobbed in for McCarthy. Nice finish. Give Noah now 27. 5-point contest. McCarthy down. Callahan shoots and makes a three. McCarthy looking to answer, blocked by Matheson. The other way, McCarthy's going to draw the foul, send Matheson to the line. 8-point contest, 3:02 to play. Big bucket by Adam Callahan. .13-11 quarter thus far for the Mount. They've slowed down scoring-wise considerably, but so has STU. Callahan has 23. Jaden Smith has 30. And for STU, it's McCarthy with 27. 4 to shoot. Ferens draws a foul. Will go to the line again. It's going to be on Villain and be the Tommy's fourth foul. Littleton in for Ben Duel. Fourth foul on Evan Villain as well. Keegan Ferrin to the line. Miss on the first. Long way to go in this one yet, almost a full 3 minutes, 2:51. Full 3-possession game now at a 9-point lead. Score and a stop, and the Tommies right back into this. That's only a 2 from Tamwine. Toe on the line. Not in the tulips, just on the line. There's the score and the stop. Timeout Mystics. Coach DePalma sacrificing a couple more minutes of the Packers game in favor of a timeout and potential victory here. Thanks for the check-in from, I'm going to assume, Kate Breton. Let me know Adam Callahan will indeed be back next year. That's good. I might just use that Dirty Harry line I used last night again next year. Not sure anyone picked up on that. One or two people maybe. Sometimes I show my age. Inbound fumbled. We're going to let Littleton do that again. 89-82, 7-point game. Villain for McCarthy. Matheson is glued to McCarthy. Oh, and what a move by Noah McCarthy to get two more on the board. 2-possession game with 2:05 to play. Matheson's runner doesn't go, tipped in by Farron. Up to 7. 91-84. Tommies pretty much need makes every trip. McCarthy from 15 gives them a make there. 5-point game again, minute 37 to go. Foul probably on McCarthy. McCarthy and Matheson tied up. Does go on McCarthy. McCarthy was trying to take a charge there. 5th team foul on STU, so that will send Matheson to the line. Matheson, 77% free throw shooter. And the Jinx worked that time on Matheson. That one rolls out. That one is good, and timeout Tommies. It's going to be 92-86. That's 2 possessions, 2 3-pointers. Check in on the scores if I can get the phone to work here one more time. This is a 17-17 quarter to this point. Leading scorers, Jaden Smith hasn't scored this quarter, stuck on that 30. Adam Callahan, 23. Merrick Mercer, 17. Matheson, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Stuff on the stat line and weighs harder than points is Isaac Matheson. For the Tommies, Noah McCarthy leads the game with 31 points. That will help keep him the leading scorer in the conference. Tumwine with a really good game, 7 of 9, 5 of 7 beyond the arc. 19, Riverlands 15. Vince Littleton 8. Secondary scoring, though, for the Tommies. Look down at Evan Villain with only 2 points and 4 rebounds. Have to think that fall that he took has impacted his ability to be who he's been most of the season. And that's a double-double player for the Tommies. Most games out. 17.7 points, 12.3 rebounds for Villain. There's Villain on the catch kick for McCarthy. Ball loose on the floor. Lands picks it up, finds McCarthy. 8 to shoot. There's Villain inside. Cleared room, puts the putback up and scores 2. 4-point game, a minute 17 to play. Tommies need a stop. Get a stop and a score, and anything can happen in that final minute. 13 to shoot. McCarthy and Jaden Smith get the tie up. Jump ball, possession, MSVU. Ten on the shot clock. Here comes Merrick Mercer. Off the bench for Keegan Farron. So the Mystics go really small here. All 5 excellent players on the court. And good ball handlers as well. But there's the turnover that the Tommies needed. 53-5 on the clock, 92-88. 2-possession game. Tommies will be looking for a score here and then take their chances in the final possession or 2 that's to come. Lands drive. Callahan knocked it away. On the floor, jump ball. This possession will be STU with 12 on the shot clock as Littleton jumped on that ball with Callahan and Jaden Smith. McCarthy on the inbound, see if he gets it back in a shooting position. Villain, cross-court pass for Lands. 5 to shoot. Littleton takes it, it rims out, rebound to Merrick Mercer. Foul on Evan Villain. Tommies needed points on that trip. That's going to be the 5th foul on Villain. Ben Duell will be the substitution. Reminder, next action for these clubs, for the Mystics. They are off next weekend. The 24th, they host UKC. 25th, they host Mount A. On the road the next 2 weekends at Crandall for 2, at UNBSJ for 2. Then finish up February 15th versus UKC. The Tommies, they go at Holland College for 2 next weekend. At UNBSJ for 2, the 25th, 26th. First and second, back home here to UKC. 7th and 9th at Mount A, and then finish here the 14th, 15th versus the Crandall Chargers. Mystics will be looking to move to a perfect 11-0. The Tommies would drop to 3-5, a couple games below 500. They're not able to turn around this now 5-point deficit in the final 28.1 seconds. When we wrap up, I'll give you the game's leading scorers just as we finalize things. You can check the rest of the stats online, acaa.ca. All your scores and info are there on all the sports. Box scores, live stats, all of that. That's where I get my info from here on my mobile device. And this will be our last court sports coverage. Volleyball's away the rest of the month as well. And again, until the February 1st and 2nd. So it'll be a busy day here, February 1st and 2nd. Here for 2 basketball games, 2 volleyball matches on that day. And if you're out and about in New Brunswick, I'll also be in Sussex for the Dairy Town on the Thursday, Friday, the last 2 days of January, 30th and 31st. And then I have to come back here, of course, for those games on the Saturday. If you're into high school basketball, give that a look up. And I believe that's going to be streamed through Facebook, maybe YouTube. I'm not sure how they did that last year. So the Tommies advance the ball. 14 on the shot clock. Littleton will inbound for Tamwine. Off to McCarthy. Ben Duell on the screen. McCarthy beyond the arc. Makes a triple. And it's timeout Mystics. 2-point game, 91-93. So it's timeout. Mystics. Will they elect to advance the ball up 2 to get the ball farther away from their basket and take the shot clock lower? Or will they look to go full court? Looks like they're going to go full court with 19.2 on the shot clock. They don't need to shoot it again. Shot clock off, or 19.2 on the game clock. Shot clock is off. I'll keep watching the clock because as per yesterday, we've still got that broken cable. So we'll give you updates on the clock situation as much as possible over the last 19-2. Callahan fouled right away. Duell and Littleton were there. Callahan with 23 already, 2 of 2 from the line. Makes it 2 of 3. And if he makes here, it's still only a 3-point game in 1 possession for the Tommies. If this goes in, it'll be timeout Stu, almost certainly. No, the Tommies are going to play it straight up. Dual screen, freeze Littleton, but Littleton loses the ball. over to the Mystics. Timeout Mystics again. Mercer and Littleton. Little body-to-body collision there. So a 3-point game. Tommies don't get a shot away on that trip. Little lost opportunity there to get a look. And credit to the Mystics for the dogged defense. Not sure if there was deflection there, but they certainly were pressuring the ball, force whatever happened. So it's Jaden Smith with 30. Adam Callahan 24, Demerick Mercer 18. Smith's been at 30 the whole quarter. Hasn't scored this quarter after a scorching third. Noel McCarthy up to 34. Ethan Tomine 19, Riverlands 15. There's your leading scorers. Out of bounds play. After timeout, you can't advance the ball. Well, maybe you can advance the ball after the timeout on the out of bounds play. I thought it was only on a score. Officials talk it over, make sure everybody agrees. Maybe they wanted to change sides of the floor and weren't allowed to do that. Duel gives the foul on Callahan right away. It seems to be Callahan who the Mystics want to put on the line. Callahan 77% free throw shooter. Jaden Smith shooting 85, but hasn't really, and Jackson Smith as well 85, but hasn't really done a lot here. Now a 4-point game as Callahan makes the first and the second. Another strong game for Adam Callahan. Ahead Ben Duel. Vince Littleton beyond the arc. That three is good to make it a 2-point game, but it's too little too late. 0.1 of a second as that was inbounded. Even if the Lions got that foul, it wasn't going to matter. Your final 96-94 in favor of the Mystics. They move to 11-0 and stay perfect. Will hold the number 3 ranking in the country almost undoubtedly, despite the close game here. Tommies drop to 3-5. Tommies on the road at Holland, on the road at SJ, and then back to 1st and 2nd of February versus UKC. Mount's next action January 24th at home, also versus UKC. For everyone here at St. Thomas and the always amazing Alice in the producer's chair, thanks for tuning into this one. Heck of a ball game. It's the Mystics taking 2 on the women's side, 2 on the men's side this weekend from STU. Come on back in February for more Tommy Scored Sports action. I'm Bill Gibson. See you then.